Hi, I'm Mimi Bartell, and I'm with Adam Carroll. We are with Four Premier Properties, and today we are at our listing at 455 Summit Circle in Windcrest. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. It has a great backyard because right now it's all private. And today we're going to talk about the Fredericksburg market for the last 3 months. Adam, would you like to tell
Yeah,
us about that?
the past 3 months, starting in July up to the end of September, we only had 31 closings in town, Fredericksburg. It's not that many. Interest rates high. The stats say that in the past 3 months, active listings are up about 30% from this time last year, and closed sales are down by about 32% from this time last year. Months of inventory is 10 months. So how to understand that is if you put your house on the market, it would take 10 months to get all the inventory sold. So that's quite high. We were lower last year and year before that. So lots of inventory, listings, active listings are up, closed sales are down. The days on the market are about 142 days to sell your house on average. So Q3 is not that great.
I looked right before we started this, and there are 799 properties for sale
Wow.
in Gillespie County,
Wow.
not just in town Fredericksburg, but Gillespie County. And those prices range from $79,000 to $18 million, which is a ranch off of 290 East. And in the same time frame from January 1st through today, there have been 342 sales in Gillespie County with prices ranging from $89,000 to $5,300,000, which was a ranch that sold. So there have been some sales just recently, as you and I have experienced, and I think all the other realtors, is that things have been very, very slow. So when we look at September only, the median price was up for Fredericksburg by 45% compared to last year at this time. So that's positive. Active listings up 28% and closed sales down 15%, which goes back to what you said about the last 3 months, only
Yeah.
30 closings, which is really an average of 10 a month.
Yeah. It's not that many at all.
We also have this report that we look at weekly that Four provides to us, and everything is broken down by $100,000 increments. And some of the sales prices, there's only 4 months of inventory, and then some of the other prices, there are 42 months of inventory. So what do you think is going to happen with the Fed?
Yeah, so the Fed met middle of September. They cut the interest rates by a quarter point. They have another meeting at the end of October and then another meeting mid-December, I think. And so I think they'll continue to cut the rates 2 more times. And so that will help get mortgage rates lower, which should bring more buyers into the market because it's cheaper to get a loan. So it should be good for buyers. It should be good for sellers. So I think the market's going to continue to improve. It is starting to improve. It feels like maybe it's picking up right now. We've had some things go under contract, but it's still too early to tell. But I think we'll know in the next 2 months, 3 months, really what's going to happen. What do you think?
I think that's right, and I think it's too soon to see if the 25-point reduction that occurred in September is going to have any impact, because people who waited to get a loan until then, it would not have closed by now.
Yeah.
And so there's no way of gauging that until we have
data.
another couple of weeks to see whether or not people are going to close.
Yeah.
So.
And we want to talk to you about lowering your taxes and what to do about that. Coming up is the Texas legislature in November has a vote for 3 propositions, and Mimi's going to tell you about them.
Okay. There are 3 propositions, like Adam said, that will be on the ballot on November 4th. Proposition number 13 is to increase the homestead exemption from $100,000 to $140,000. And so that affects every single homeowner in Texas that has a homestead exemption. So the Texas Association of Realtors, Texas Realtors, is advocating and supporting that prop. Proposition 11 is a proposition which also would lower property taxes, and it is targeted for the elderly. I take exception to that. However, it would increase the property tax exemptions from $10,000 to $60,000. And then the third one is Proposition 9, and that is for small business owners, and that would increase their amounts from $2,500 to $125,000 exemption. So all three of those props, the Texas Realtors is advocating for those, and I think it's probably a good thing. It's not going to hurt the school taxes and the school support that is received from the state of Texas. So don't think that, oh gosh, if we vote these props in, it's going to hurt our school districts. It is designed not to do that. And again, voting is November 4th at your local precinct.
So get out and vote and make your vote count.
Thank you. If you would like any other information, please feel free to contact us or look at our website, which is
AdamCcarroll.com.
Thank you for watching.
Appreciate it.